All right, there you go. Following Shotgun Girl.
While this is occurring, Hellbent is going towards the bar.
Oddly enough, so is Shotgun Girl. Well, y'all are going toward the bar by the look of it then.
Oh,
And
before Hellbent leaves, he wants to ask the attendant at the desk, where might the other buzzings be located recently? I may need more than a simple network scan to track them down.
exterior windows, people are hearing them outside. It's been from all around.
Understood. I will return soon.
Well, that being said, we're just gonna bring ourselves up to the 3rd floor.
Oh, all of this is being relayed immediately to the group chat so everyone knows what's going on.
All right, Diggs, Maddawg, you're inside. What are you doing next?
I'm exploring.
All right, where are you going? Down or out?
Yeah, let's go.
We're on the top level.
You're on the
or
3rd floor. There's levels above and below you.
I guess I'm gonna try to find some more buzzing, since I know that there's more out there.
All right, you going out?
Yeah.
Okay. Maddawg, you going with, I'm guessing?
Yeah, of course. Maddawg's gonna follow in, stick into the walls, jumping back and forth.
Door closes after you, and you step into a sort of common area with dumpsters, trash, and more trash being scanned by our tech scanner friend. You can see there are apartments all around nearby, stairs and vending machines, plenty of screens pumping out advertisements. Looks like 2 elevators, and some mocks denying a man with a flashy little green coat entry to one of the apartments nearby. I just want to see her, he says. Look, come on. I got the eddies, whatever you need, just let me through. The mocks, however, they look at him and pull out one gun, pull out another gun, and he says, not a chance, buddy. Right now, this room's off limits, along with everyone in it. Okay? Our protection. And you don't want to fuck with that. And he says, oh, come on, please. Look. You don't gotta flash those at me. Okay? I can pay you too. Everyone knows a good guard is always ready for a bribe. And when he says that, the other mox nearby slaps as hard as she can her fucking barbed wire wrapped baseball bat made of metal on the wall behind her. Gives an audible ringing clang.
Their kneecaps.
She looks at him, steps up to get up in his face, and says, I don't think you understood, my friend. Maybe you're not scared of bullets, but how about this? And she lifts it out so that then the barbed wire scrapes and snags on his jacket, then yanks it, pulling the threads alongside there. Poor guy's got a tear in his coat. Just, what was that for? You're just not getting it, are you? Aw, sweetie. You should leave. Well then. What are the 2 of you gonna do now that you've seen this and where you can go?
Oh yeah, that's a tough crowd.
You think that might be the room that we need for our, you know, that's where they're hiding some things that we need, right?
Suppose so, but that seems like a tough nut to crack. There's 2 of them at the door. We ain't supposed to be taking out these guys, yeah?
No, but it's good to know where they're located. And I'm kind of, I'm good for them now that I've kind of put eyes on them. I just want to walk off like I'm not paying them any attention, like they have no reason to worry about me.
All right, y'all are walking off. You can hear the guy say, please, just, all right, she's the only one that I've seen in these areas who's not chromed to the high heavens. And, well,
fucking prude.
That's the last you hear out of him, at least far as words go.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. He gets a little whack to the side of his knees, a little whack to the other ones, and he goes down. They both pick him up, one with the ankles, one with the wrists, and heave him into the trash.
Does he have any visible chrome on him?
No.
No.
Nope.
Fucking rude.
Take his wallet. Take his wallet and kick him while he's down.
Who cares about the wallet?
They each walk over and take turns spitting on him for a bit before they go back to their posts by the door.
You know, hey, most people pay for that alone.
That's true.
It's a little different when it lands in the wound.
That's fair. That's fair.
Let's see. We're supposed to be looking for buzzing near exterior windows, but there's none out here. We have the elevators, but I don't know if we really want to make a front of the lobby appearance. We don't have a reason to go to the roof as far as I'm aware. So what's here in this room is if we want to break past the mocks and throw the mission. Or...
Looks like a
Find
lot of
something
the
else.
exterior windows from what you saw. There are some in the lobbies. A lot of them are connected to the units themselves.
Are you
Wait, hold on, I got the plan.
Okay.
Maddawg's gonna pull out her agent, and she's gonna fiddle and find her way to a corner. And she's looking in her contacts, she's scrolling. Ah, yeah, here it is. Right, hold on, let me ring up my friend Hobboglin or whatever it is now.
Hobbs picks up, says, "Yeah, what is it? You got Hobbs?"
Hey, chum! We're kinda stuck in a corner here. We're looking for some place to go. I can drop down to the downstairs lobby, or I can go up to the top. We're looking for buzzing, I think. But also there's a chance we might have that, what's it called? Data shot or whatever you have it.
Oh yeah,
Behind some doors.
what's the gal's name again? Believe it or not, I'm actually freer than I've been all day. Back in the net. This place is, well, it's interesting. Okay. Walls out here are, the best way I can describe them is grimy. All right. Looking around, I've been running through. They don't really have a lot of defenses in this architecture, but I have found a little data cache containing the names of everyone living here. Who are we looking for again?
Oh, come on, don't be that way. You know who we're looking for.
She says, "Oh, come on. Are you going to seriously make me pull up my agent right now when I'm knee deep in all this sludge, metaphorically speaking?"
Look, right now I'm having a real time hard not counting how many teeth I got left. I'm kissing as hard as I can.
both of you got a sudden text of the name because Hobbs's communications are in fact monitored. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. This agent thinks a lot smarter than I thought. I have the name right here.
You guys get a second text. It's like, how do we feel about shotguns? No explanation.
Gonna send it back. I'm for them.
Sick.
Shoulder arms are not my forte. However, if I'm not mistaken, our fixer digs and our missing solo are quite proficient with such armaments. He doesn't say it like that in the text, but you know, you can infer that.
Anyhow, not sure how they're having the neighbor help, but we're looking for any sort of buzzing that you hear around the spot. But if we're listening to somebody's, Lacey China, I think that's the girl we're looking for.
Says she's on the 3rd floor.
Oh, well, we know. We found her. We know where she's at.
Oh, really?
She's in that room. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
She's being guarded right now.
hate to say it, but this place doesn't really have a lot of external video cameras to go off of. So I'm not sure how much I can do from the outside. But all the lobbies are clear of drones, and looks like maintenance is as well. At least anywhere that they've got cameras for me to look through. So, for what it's worth, I can tell you that. If it helps knock some things off your list and focus in. I can also get you free meat if you want the vending machine nearby. That's something
Thanks
I can do.
for all the help, Nobs, or whoever you are. Click. That was such a waste of time.
They both get there is text in the group chat. Stop being mean to my employee.
Right, so we either need to get inside that building or go wandering around. Not
there a
building.
frowning
Boom.
face
Forgive
in
me,
that
my brain's
text?
marking a mile a minute. Anywho, so I suppose the question is, and she is kind of like play-handing her SMG right now. Whose side are we on here? Are we side on your fixer, your contact side, or are we about to make some new friends and give some time for half an hour or so?
Well, I mean, there's no reason that we can't do both, right? I really don't want to tackle those guards without help, though, if I can, avoid that. So maybe
that's
we
some
knock
good
out a few
thinking
more
there.
drones.
I suppose that makes some sense. Though if we want to go for the passive route, I'm not entirely opposed. I think I got a little more machismo than that man in the tacky vest over there.
Yeah. Here's my thought. Let's knock out some more drones, reunite with our party, and then come up here full force to tackle that door with the 2 guards.
We're done. That sounds like a plan then, but where are we going to find the drones?
I guess we're just gonna have to walk around and look for buzzing. Oh wait, maybe our new friend might... I don't want to ask her, she might make me pay.
Now, at that time, you hear a door open, the one that's being guarded,
Oh.
and someone walks out. She's got red hair, and she says, I just keep hearing this horrible sound outside. Could you take a look at it? The gal who's got the baseball bat obviously points to her friend with 2 guns to say, you go in, you go in. They go back inside, and the door shuts tight.
Gonna look at Maddawg and be like, you thinking what I'm thinking?
We got to get inside that room.
Yeah. We're gonna go with the exterminator route?
Huh?
Well, let's just go tell them we're exterminators and say we're here to take care of the buzzing.
What? You don't think I can talk my way into a room? You think I'm some kind of, what do you say, stiff up the ass?
I don't think that's what... You know what? Go ahead. You try it. You try it. Go talk to her. Give
Yeah.
it the old razzle-dazzle.
Sopping wet in her own blood, Maddawg would love to stride on over and strike up a conversation.
All right, yeah, no,
Forgetting that you're always slightly damp.
you get up there. She turns to look at you and says, oh, come on. Not another one. Come on now.
Hey, chum, I just gotta say, I admire your work taking down the poser over there. That doinky had no sense coming up this way.
I don't know if you're aware of this, but you're looking kind of moist, and it's coming off real strong.
I think we go to a different type of party, but that don't mean we like to have fun the same.
Persuasion, that's a pretty good opener.
I love that.
That's a 9 after modifiers becomes 19.
Okay,
Holy shit!
okay. 9 after modifiers becomes 19. She says, all right. So, I guess you really do appreciate that we put him in his place, huh? Well, does that mean that you want to be getting the same treatment? Or do you have a reason that you're talking to me?
Yeah, see, I don't know if it seems this way, but I've always come off kind of the loose and fast type. I've never been one to really settle down, but looking at the threads and the way you handled that dig, yeah, I'm thinking about joining with your crew. I just need somebody to talk to, and in a foot in the door, as you say. I do fast work, it's a little dirty, but I think you could use that type of person in your life.
Ooh.
She gives you she lofts a brown. She says, all right, just to be sure, you're not coming on to me, right?
Maddawg would like to flaunt her cyber hair, as well as the tattoo that she's got, to try and give that reputation that she mods for style. Believe me, you would know something like that. I'm not in the business of making no friends. Think alliances. Think smart, not dumb.
She nods. Good. Good. I've had enough people try that today alone. So, yeah, all right. All right, we can talk. We can talk. Looks like you have yourself an inn. Now,
We're done.
Diggs, are you gonna show face at all here, or are you gonna stay back?
am, and I'm kind of No, actually, I'm not. You know what? Maddawg is doing pretty good without me here at the moment, and I'm just kind of standing back, amazed that that actually worked. So I'm just gonna see how far this plays out.
All right, continue, Maddawg.
So, if I got the clearance, I'd like to go in there, but one thing first, I just want to make sure. Are you the type with no coke on the bathroom, or...
Do I really have to say it? Look, I get how the exterminators go, okay? You come in, you do half the job, and then you leave. But, you know, the rest of that time is spent blowing off steam one way or another. I'd like you to do the whole job. If you can do that for me, we won't have any problems.
But done. I do everything 100%.
All right. She steps aside, and the door opens for you to enter.
Alright, come on, bestie. And she's gonna motion around the corner and snap and just like wave her in.
As you start coming over, immediately, arm goes up, bat goes out, and punches into the wall, forming a little barbed wire fence right in front of you before you take your next step.
Ooh.
What's this? What's going on here now? Who's she?
Careful there.
I
You
thought
could
you
put
weren't the
somebody's
type to
eyes out.
judge.
I don't know. Listen, I need to understand who she is and what she's doing in this. She a partner? She backup?
Maddawg is gonna cross her arms, still holding her gun, of course. Look, this is an awkward conversation. I'm gonna make it nice and short for you. And she's gonna flash her agent handle. I'm the Maddawg. She holds the leash. It's simple. It's better that way. Less distraction.
I'm gonna like slowly put my hand up on top of the bat, the barbed wire, like with one finger, and just kind of push it down, like out of my way.
First up,
Bye.
athletics check.
I love it.
All right.
We are
all right.
making the best choices tonight.
We make nothing but good choices.
Only good choices.
Mhm.
15.
Oh yeah, so you try to like be real cool and push that bat down, and oh my god, you know, she's chrome to all hell. Yeah, the legs are skinny, but that doesn't mean they're not strong. You cannot move that bat, it's not budging.
You know, I'm kind of crucial in this situation. I like to hang back, but I always get involved when things get a little hairy.
Mhm.
So, she's gonna need me in there. I've already taken out one of these guys.
Oh, it
So,
have
you know. Yeah. Wasn't too far from where you're at now.
The gal nearby actually holds it up and says, "Yeah, I bought the scrap," and then puts it back in her pack.
And I'm just kind of pointing over there at it and be like,
Thank
so can
you.
we, can I get past, please?
Full name. I need your street handle. And after that, yeah, you can go in.
Graves Digger, DG for short. And then she's just like holding up both hands and kind of giving her the side eye, like one of the eyebrow up, like, can I go now, please? I've got work to do.
All right, go in. You try anything, and you're not coming out. Door shuts behind you. Have you just made it in, or have you just been locked in? I guess that's going to depend on what you do next.
I hope it's the latter, because then I can shoot in any direction.
Just tell me to
That is the
tug
worst
first.
idea. Oh
s-
god, we're all gonna die.
You step into this building that is, by Night City standards, honestly not bad at all. There's a
That's
rug,
really nice.
there's pillows, wooden or at least faux wood shelves. They have bones from animals. Quirky. Are those physical books? Enough space to walk around a kitchen? Well, as kitcheny as it gets, I suppose. And
It's almost as good as my apartment.
there you can see they're trying to look outside the windows and see if they can figure out the source of all this noise. And there's that redhead in the back. wearing a short dress, high heels, and off to the side, one of her friends. Cyber legs, you know, wings tattooed on her back, whole 9 yards.
Right, you go looking for this data chip, yeah. I'm gonna see which of these surfaces is gonna take best to a bump real quick.
Alright.
And with that, we're going back down.
Okay, really fast question.
Yes.
We know that there's a maelstrom with these drones, right?
Oh, yes.
I know what maelstroms usually look like.
Mm-hmm.
Am I seeing anything that might be someone trying to hide it?
Oh, no maelstroms in here. Just a waitress with one cyber leg, some normies over there chatting it up, a mox behind the bar with his man titties out.
His whole ass man titty.
Number of drinks, beers, hard liquor. You got cans of Smash, mushrooms, some hottie walking down the way with a katana. Looks like she's got business down there.
Oh man, she's gonna kill someone.
So,
That's unlikely.
welcome to the bar.
I'm gonna get my new friend a drink.
Alright. She asks for some Smash. You got a Smash?
I can get you one.
How much does Smash cost? Smash heads in the chat. How much does Smash heads?
How much?
50
I would not
eddies,
know.
isn't it?
Is it
I
50?
believe so.
All
That
right.
sounds way too high budget.
Yeah, it's specifically a designer drug, not a drink.
50
Dose of-
eddies, huh?
The dose of Smash is 10 eddies in red and 100 in 2020.
Oh,
Okay.
is it? Okay, I thought it was 50. My
All
bad.
right. So with 10, you can bring that Smash over, and she will happily take it, chug it, crush it on her head, and then hand it back to you.
Thanks.
Is that a thing people do with it?
They
See,
call
them-
it Smash. You gotta follow the name.
Yeah, it's a thing they do now. Might have caught on after some hip folks downtown started doing it. Some weirdo with like a very heavy pistol and an assault rifle, and his friend that's always covered in blood.
Anywho,
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
haha. Wink wonk.
Wink, wink.
Wink wonk indeed.
All right. So, I guess you two are doing that. You have anything specific you want to say before we get over to Hellbent?
I'm trying to get a meandering conversation going. I'm trying to learn what's going on here through this
All right. So
while
start
being
talking.
being charming.
All right. Start talking, and she'll talk to you.
You been living in the area long?
She says, "Come on, look at me. Of course I've been living in the area long. You think anyone that's down the street?" She points to the window and, you know, that big drop off that goes down towards Senna's would be able to afford this much chrome? Honey, I've been living here my whole life. Born and bred.
Oh, hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Any local goings on I should know about? I've been thinking about maybe upgrading where I'm living sometime, and I gotta say, sites around here are pretty nice.
Oh, you're thinking of trying the apartments, huh?
Thinking of it.
What are you right now? Living in a container, or are you more of a cube hotel?
I gotta admit, right now, stuck in a container just because I'm working a job right now. You get it?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I get it. I understand how it can be. Well, I guess the only thing I can say is if you got enough spare eddies, the apartment life's not bad, right? And if you're with the gang, things are even better. Okay, you got friends all around you. A lot of us live here. Some of us can't quite afford it yet, but you know, all the other folks who aren't affiliated with the Mox that are living in this area, you know, they enjoy the protection that comes by being adjacent to us. Right?
Figure. Any issues living here? Like, I don't think there would be, but I just want to get all my bases down.
Well, if you live underneath the Netrunner or the medtech, there's one of each living here. They kind of set up shop on the upper floors. It can get a bit hot in your unit, right? You never really had good AC in the middle ones to begin with, and with those eating up all that juice, it heats things up. So just don't do the middle units and you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Okay. All right. Keep an eye out for that. I keep hearing when passing by, I keep hearing people complain about some sort of buzzing.
Oh yeah, I've been she taps her ear. I've been kind of listening in on the chatter around that. Sounds like there's some sort of drones going around. One was already found, confirmed, sighted, and killed. So, if it's still going, which it is, could be another out there.
Yeah, maybe that'd be a way to get her in on the apartment, right?
Only in on an apartment is by having enough coin for it, honey. You gotta spend the eddies.
That's true. I'm trying to get information. That's what I'm doing. Hellbent's probably doing something more interesting than chatting up a hottie with a shotty.
Alright, well, Hellbent, what are you doing?
So, you come around here often?
I have the same idea. Fucking hell yeah.
This is what happens when you take two introverts, throw them behind a bar, and ask them
Introverts? Are you kidding? This man has coated himself in gold and purple. He is
I'm
not
talking about the players behind them.
Stop! You don't need to call me out like that. Come on.
Hey. Yeah. That's all I can say. Yeah.
While Hellbent is kind of like listening into these conversations, just kind of being a fly on the wall, he texts Mads. Why am I? I'm thinking of Minnie. Never mind. He texts Hobbs, right?
Yeah.
And he tells her specifically.
Hobbs texts you first. Hobbs says, all right, I've got the data. The best drink on the menu is the Moscow Mule. This guy pours a really good one. Don't worry. You can thank me later.
Moscow.
Nice. That's a good choice.
Wait a minute. That's like an actual drink. Okay, all right.
Yeah. That's a good drink.
I stalked that, but whatever.
Wait, they got mint here?
While this is going on, Hellbent immediately texts back, I'll focus on the job. However, I will purchase you one once we are successful.
She says, oh, that's okay. I've already got something from the vending machines, and then sends a winky face emoji.
I'm just imagining, like, we cut to her and the vending machine's, like, spitting out drinks. Like, over and over.
We cut to the vending machine. The vending machine, formerly exactly this handy, is now just I love Tailspire.
Just like
he immediately texts her back. Focus on finding anyone else in the net. There is someone else in the architecture somewhere controlling these drones. You must find him.
She says, that's just it. I don't think there's another person in this net architecture. I'm starting to suspect that they brought one, small though it may be, and set it up locally. Probably running the drones off of that. Which means
there is a power dump somewhere.
They're probably piggybacking off of that, and I was actually about to get to that part because I think you are exactly correct, Hellbent. It's coming from the roof. I'm seeing way more power being drawn there than should be. Way more.
Understood. I would appreciate it if you could attempt any particular interventions. However, if there is nothing for you to do, enjoy yourself at the bar. My treat.
Back on the roof, where we have a security camera.
Hey, Chums, check out this. I did get the reindeer skull.
Did
That's
I?
the picture.
Was I told about the roof thing? Is that in text?
Yep.
All of this is going
Yep.
to be relayed
Group
in
chat.
the group chat. Yeah.
And then you get the message from Hobbs. I see him. Looks
I
like
got a
this
roof.
guy has a lot of gear. He's up
It is
there
time.
on the
Sparks.
roof. Gun, sword, mask, whole 9 yards. Probably chrome to all hell under his armor. I'm gonna be honest. I think it might be better to try and run him off than take him in.
I don't hear that.
Nothing about taking him in. I will take him apart and slot his chrome.
Can I blow this woman a kiss and start heading to the roof after I hear this?
Yeah, you can try that. Also,
Hell,
make me a
me-
human conversation check.
Just like, I'll be back. Human conversation.
Oh, sorry, just a
Good
regular, regular conversation. I was mixing it up
It's a
with
good thing I have a.
human
It's
perception.
a good thing I have a decent empathy for. Holy shit! So, 10 exploded into a 9 plus 7
Oh shit! Total?
total. Oh fuck! How do I count?
It should
10 plus
provide
9
that
plus 7 is
That's
26.
20. Yeah, that's 26.
Okay, yeah. So that all comes out to say that in all your conversations, you've also learned something else. Okay.
Ooh, I
The
like
people-
learning things.
The
I'm a
people that
hero,
you're
right?
here with are known. All right. People you're here
Hmm.
with are known. Exception being Diggs. Diggs doesn't have quite as big of a reputation amongst these folks, but Maddawg and Hellbent, they are known, and people are kind of tense hearing that they're present right now, especially after what they pulled off at the mall. Makes them nervous. Makes them nervous, but orders are, don't get in your way. At least not right now.
I appreciate that. But yeah, I make a very polite exit with a promise to talk more some other time.
All right, are you gonna take the stairs or the elevator to reach the roof?
Stairs. I don't trust elevators these days. And I have legs.
All right.
Hellbent and Sparks are immediately walking double file up the stairs. And as Hellbent is walking alongside Sparks, he reaches into his coat and pulls out the heavy handgun. You will need this. It's time to see what you're made of. I want to see that chrome spark.
You say you'll need this? She says, no, I won't. Cracks her knuckles.
All right. Well, we'll have to come back to you since the stairs take a minute. And we're just gonna.
Can I just say I love Hellbent Sparks right now. I love the friendship forming between them.
I really
love
think we've chosen the perfect groups for this.
To
little
be
group
fair, you are
project.
the first person who has not threatened to shoot him in the back. So I assume you're going to be the first one to betray him.
Maddawg will remember this.
I mean, we do have similar body stats. I could throw you off this roof.
This is why. Look, this is why I always say, you know, people when they're performing parties in D&D and anything, I was like, oh shit, I don't want to step on anyone's toes. Fuck that. Step on each other's toes. You know, it takes two shields to form a shield wall, right? When you got two people who are doing the same thing, you get to run some stuff that you couldn't do if you only had one face, for instance, right?
That's
Two
true.
faces, you can do buddy cop. One face, you're just a buddy.
I will say, I do also have an incendiary. So,
All right. Well, inside the two of you got your information, something about the stairs, but you have a target right in front of you. Are you gonna book it for the stairs, or are you gonna try and handle your shit in here?
I think we should handle our shit in here and then run for the stairs.
Always good to diversify. We gotta get that thing. We gotta make sure that you stay in contact. What kind of fixer doesn't get the job done, right?
Right.
Anywho, while you look for that thing, I'm gonna hit a bump over by these animal skulls.
And I'm searching nonchalantly, looking around, seeing what I can see.
Alright, you over at the animal skulls. Don't see anything out the windows, and as you're searching through stuff, are you like rummaging into these cupboards and shit?
Not where it's noticeable. I'm looking around to make sure no one's watching me if I do look through something.
Yeah, alright, well. Let's do what you're gonna do, you tell me.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to this. I'm looking for our little chip information thing, right? From our guy?
Yeah, you're looking for that chip.
Okay. And then there's this person, this cyber girl behind me, and she's doing what at the moment? Just staring
Currently,
at
she's washing her hands.
Ah. Okay,
People
I'm gonna
still
try
do
to...
that?
In this line of work, you gotta.
You gotta.
I'm gonna try to peek through this cupboard really quickly, keeping in mind that she's probably got a mirror that she could see me in.
Yeah, alright. So you go and peek through that cupboard. Real sneaky like. I'll have you do a... That's a tough one. Am I asking for stealth or am I asking for essentially pickpocket?
Your choice.
I'm gonna say stealth. We're gonna go with stealth.
Okay, good. Alright, I got a 12.
When you go to open this stuff, it makes a sound. Folks turn around. They peep at you. And this guy who's literally right next to you, he steps to the door and says, "Hey, you're supposed to be helping find the drones and deal with them, right? Exterminators? They're not inside.
That's what...
They're not inside." He shakes his head. They're not inside, bud.
How do you know they hadn't made their way in here? I'm checking all my bases, man. I can't leave this job done, unwell.
The
Gotta
gal,
check everything.
she steps through this gal. What did I say that her name was? That's a great question for me. What was it? Jeez. Lacey Trainer. Yeah, Lacey Trainer. Lacey Trainer. So Lacey Trainer, she's stepping through there, through the threshold. She says, "Hey, look, maybe just let her work, okay? I can tell that these people who are here are really trying to do their best job. They showed up just for us. Do you think you'd be able to at least cut them some slack? I want this sound as gone probably more than anyone else here with everything that's been going on." And the guy there, he just, "Fine, all right, whatever you say, but if anything goes wrong, you can kiss your membership goodbye." And then he walks out.
Feisty one, isn't he?
So, well, tensions are pretty high
What
right
over
now.
here?
From the buzzing?
It's not just the buzzing. I mean, look, she's way taller than you, by the way. She's looking down at you, probably because of the heels, but she's like, "Look, I don't know if I should be telling you all this. Probably not. I'll just keep my mouth shut."
Oh, you can tell me anything. Who am I gonna tell? I'm just an exterminator.
Roll persuasion.
Be good to me. Be good to me. Where's my persuasion? Ah, there you are. 21.
And she says, "Okay, well..." And then she pulls you over to the side. And the other gal walks away to check on Animal Bones' friend. She says, "Look, I've been trying to get in with the Mox, okay? I know I'm here now and I'm living here, but they haven't really let me in yet. Say I'd need some more chrome first, or something to make me a bit more valuable for the whole gang, but I haven't really wanted to, so they said do something for them. I said sure. Well, I guess they just can't shake the feeling that I was sloppy on the job or whatever, because they sent these guards up to give me protection. I don't know if they're watching me or watching out for me, but suffice it to say, tensions are pretty high, and I just can't help but feel like I might have screwed up, or something's going wrong, or I'm about to regret all my recent life decisions. You know the feeling, right? It's the new.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've been there before.
Oh, you have?
Well, you know, exterminating is not such a glamorous job, you know. So, every now and then I wonder if maybe I should have done something different, something a little bit flashier.
Oh, well, tell me more about that, because I'm doing flashy, and sometimes I wonder if I should have done something a bit less glamorous. So, why don't you share a bit about your world, and I can tell you some more about mine. Maybe we'll make each other feel better, huh?
Okay, fair enough. Alright, so my daily life, I go around just taking things out. Taking out the trash, as people like to call it, you know, all the dingy, dirty things people don't want to deal with themselves.
Oh, I take those in.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She nods.
Well, I have the utmost respect for what you do. I think it takes a lot of courage, and you're a very brave person, so don't let it get you down too much. I'm sure it's all going to turn out well, whatever this is that you've gotten yourself into.
Well.
And if I can help, you let me know. I'm good at, you know, handling things.
Persuasion check.
Persuasion. 20.
Alright, well, I guess I want advice. Something from an outside source, someone who's not affiliated with where I am or where I'm trying to go. And I guess that would be you.
Okay. Hit me.
Look at me. I don't really want to do the whole chrome thing, right? I don't really want to hack off an arm or a leg just to get some plastic in its place or some metal. I don't need to be strong or whatever, and I guess the thought of growing old doesn't scare me the way it does everyone else. I've always just accepted that as normal. If anything, what's scary is sticking around well past when I should reasonably expire.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
But everyone keeps pushing me, saying that I need to take the plunge, chip in, do something. Whether it's the eyes or new hands or a set of legs. Should I listen to them or what do you think?
Personally, now, I don't know how much of it you heard. There was a gentleman out the door earlier who was raving about how you were pretty much the only one that wasn't all chromed up.
Yeah.
So,
organic is what they like to say.
yeah, well, so clearly there's people that love it. And I mean, if you're not feeling getting chromed, then why should you? If you don't want to, then don't.
You think I'd be able to make it if the mocks don't take me after all this?
I mean, sure. The mocks are just... And then she's just gonna look around and be like, kind of whisper, like, there's other things you can do, you know? There's other places to go. People that could work with you.
Well. Oh, Max! Thanks for joining. Night. Well, I guess I'll say, okay. Maybe I'll make my own choice on this one, and for better or worse, we'll see how it goes. Thanks.
Okay, and then, you're welcome. Of course.
Talking to you made me feel a lot better about all this. And if that damn buzzing would just stop.
Oh yeah. Oh, let me get back to work. I'm gonna look through and make sure there's not any residual things going on while my partner's looking for the buzzing. And then she's just gonna go about kind of checking, trying to look for that thing she's looking for.
All right.
You're spying on Mitchum. You're sitting on my shoulder real close there. I don't like it when people be sitting on my shoulder real close there like that. You be looming, making me nervous.
She says, "Oh no, I'm not looming. What are you talking about?"
She's actively scratching her face at some kind of visible paranoia flash.
There goes Minnie. Alright, well, she says... Minnie, they walked in and just were in a red bathroom and went... Got a smooch on the forehead and then left in silence. Oh gosh. I just thought that, maybe you like books. I'm looking at these books. There's my collection.
Oh yeah, you got some kind of secret trapdoor or something hidden in here.
No.
I don't want to mix up your novels, but it seems like that sort of thing.
Alright, so you got me. I do have a secret passage here. She pulls out the nearest book, holds it up to you, and then flips it open and says, "To a whole world of fantasy." A whole nother one.
God.
And then she hands you the book and says, "I don't know if you read or if you like any of these authors." And she points at the authors, and the book is The Magic Tree House.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Meanwhile,
Hey, Applegate, baby.
Bill has redeemed a loot box for whoever's the most allergic to books. So tag yourself. Who's it gonna be?
I'm not that smart, I'll be honest. I like books, but I think not to be like I should get. No, actually, no. Yeah, Mads.
Mads,
Wow.
1d10.
Sorry.
Wow.
It's true and you know it.
I think
Alright, let's
if a
see.
book doesn't punch you in the face, you wouldn't be interested in it.
That's a 1, and I suppose that I guess I'll just add that character trait to Maddawg, and everybody else can read the consequences.
Alright, 1d6, please.
The 6 is a 4.
Okay, you get a vial of poison.
Excellent.
Nice.
So back to the narrative here.
My face.
As this person is pushing this book into Maddie's hands and going on about something, she's freaking out. Okay, she's been on 3.5 hits of synth coke now, or something along that nature.
Yeah.
She is whipping out her SMG and putting it somewhere in contact with this person's body and being like, "Back up! I don't know what your thing is. You're trying to get me trapped in some kind of space or whatever your net runner nonsense is. But I need you to step off while I'm trying to work here."
She goes, oh gosh, oh yeah, she backs right the fuck up.
Good. People these days.
My god. Alright, so you're just waving a gun in her face, huh?
Pretty much. All right, and now the sound, I guess, this scratching, this ticking, whatever it is starting to get on her nerves, and so she's tramping around looking for it now. She's not afraid to start throwing open cabinets or pulling down vents, anywhere she thinks it might be.
Alright, so you're looking around. Thing is, our friend here, you're in the back bedroom, and when you look out that window, you can see a drone.
I see it.
It's been monitoring this room.
So anyway, I started blasting.
But you see something else. You see something else.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
What else?
A data shard. Right over by that computer. And the other window. So, you taking the shot or you going for the chip?
I'm
I mean-
going to go walk over slyly to the chip and kind of sneak that, and then yell at my friend Maddawg, be like, "Oh, hey Maddawg!"
Strangely enough, when you look back, the drone is gone.
Ah,
Well, you have acquired the chip, and now we're going above.
Kicks down the door.
I'm just standing there as she kicks down the door, just having stuck the chip away, stashed in a pocket, and be like, it was there a second ago, I swear. I don't know.
Freaking out here. I need
Maybe
some
we
fresh
should
air.
go up. Let's go up. Let's go up.
They're
Yeah.
invisible.